Hi guys, it's May here. Welcome to my channel. I think I'm getting my voice back. Anyhow, today I'm going to show you how to cook a very simple dish with a very simple recipe. This is very well known back home in the Philippines, and it's called adobo. But today we're going to make pork ribs adobo. I got these ribs from Sabon Food, and that's why I decided to. I said to myself, I never tried making pork ribs adobo for such a long time, so that's why I got this one here. This is around 1.44 kilograms, so it's about 3.20 pounds, something like that. So but I'm going to show you guys how to make this one. So for our recipe for today, for our pork ribs adobo, we have here green scallions. We're going to use the whole thing. I have here 1 head of garlic. Look at my garlic, it's sprouting already. Oops. There. And then we have this ginger, and for my seasoning I'm going to use the cool running garlic, pepper and herbs seasoning. I have here my seasoning salt, and to saute all our ingredients and the meat, we're going to use 100% pure canola oil, or you can use any oil that you want. You can use extra virgin olive oil, corn oil, anything, any kind of oil you can use. I have here the black bean sauce, soy sauce. It's a dark soy sauce. And I have here the toyo mansi, which is the light soy sauce. And I know for some people, when they make adobo, they use a regular vinegar. But when I make my adobo, I always use the white vinegar spice, the spice vinegar. I don't like using the regular vinegar. This one has everything on it. And you can also get all of these in Asian supermarket or Asian store. This one was a brand from back home, and I really like this brand because it tastes good. So for vinegar, we're going to use the spice vinegar. All right, sukang maasim. That word means it's just a very sour vinegar. Something like that. So anyhow, so okay, over here I have this one ready for boiling. We have to boil our ribs first before we saute it in a pan here. So I'll show you guys how to make it, and yeah, I'll show you guys step by step. This is very easy, and yet this is very tasty. So give me a few minutes to do the ribs while this one is about to boil, and I'll show you guys the steps. Okay friends, the water is already boiling, and as you guys can see, I put some fresh ginger on the water just to remove the smell of the meat. And this is our meat, so we're going to boil this one over here for about 5 to 6 minutes. Just to soften them a little bit before we saute them. Okay, so we let it boil for 5 to 6 minutes, and then I'll show you guys the next step. Okay friends, our ribs is already ready. So a while ago I mentioned that we're just going to boil this one for about 5 to 6 minutes. But when I checked my my meat after 6 minutes, it wasn't that soft yet, the softness that I want. So this meat, this is boiling for about 15 minutes already, and the softness that I want for the meat is is right here. So now all we have to do is take all this meat out. Have to take all of them out now. Let me just turn the stove off. Take this one out, and we're going to rinse them before we're going to saute. So I'm just gonna put it here because I need to rinse all of them before we saute it. Okay, almost done. Couple of ribs left. I guess that's about it. Oh no, there's one more. Alright friends, this is all our meat, and we're just going to rinse it, and then I'll show you guys the next step. Okay friends, on this pan I put about 3 to 4 tablespoons of cooking oil. And this is our meat now. It's clean. The reason why I rinse my meat is because, you know, when you boil the meat, there are this little like brown stuff that get attached to the meat. Now it's clean. So we're going to first saute our garlic. Hold on, I'll just put it in here so you guys can see. Okay, first we're going to do the garlic. Okay, and now the ginger. Let's go this way. Yeah. And now we're going to add our meat. And we're going to give it a good mix. Hold on, let me go this way. There, so you can see. So we're just going to give this one a good mix, okay guys? Let me put my camera down so I can give this one a good mix before it gets burned. Okay, I'll see you guys in a bit. Okay friends, we already gave it a good mix. Now we're going to put the dark soy sauce, about 1/3 cup. Not good. And 1/3 cup of light soy sauce. There. And we're gonna season it with our cold running seasoning. So about half a teaspoon, and a little less, half a teaspoon of the seasoning salt. Oh, doesn't go. Alright, and now we're gonna give it a good mix. Alright. Okay friends, we already gave it a good mix. Now we're going to add the scallions, and as you guys can see here, I lowered the temperature to about close to just simmer. Just have to simmer this scallions. go. See guys, looks delicious, eh? And then we're going to use the whole lemon here, the fresh lemon. Oh, before I forget, I also added half a teaspoon of black pepper, the fresh black pepper. So now we have to squeeze this. Yeah, give it a good taste. Doesn't that look wonderful? Smells so good, guys. Okay, one more. I like my adobo a little bit lemony. And every time I make adobo, I use one whole lemon. There we go. So now we're going to give it a good mix, alright? See how it looks like right now. It looks so tasty, hey? So we're just gonna mix it up. Mix this one good, and then I'll show you guys next. Okay guys, next we're going to add 1/3 cup of water so that it will simmer and the meat will fully cook. There. And then we're going to give this one a good mix again, and then we're going to cover this one for half an hour until the meat is cooked, alright? Okay guys, let's check how our adobo is doing. Ooh, it's nice. When you guys make adobo or when you guys cook any kind of dishes, when you want to simmer your dishes, always make sure to mix it in between, because you don't want them to get burned, alright? See, oh, wow. Look at this, hold on. Yeah. So tasty, guys. So yummy. And it smells so good. See? So our adobo is already cooked, and I'll show you guys the finished product, alright? So tasty, guys. Welcome to Flavor Town. This is very, very tasty dish and very easy to do. Okay, just give me a few minutes and I'll show you guys the finished product. Okay friends, this is our pork ribs adobo. I don't know why it's so dark, probably because of my lighting. I don't have that enough light. So here you go. I'll kind of like lift it up a little bit so you guys can see. So this is our adobo, and see how yummy it is. It's so tasty. Let me just put it down there. I wish I have a good lighting so you guys can see the real dish. But anyhow, please try my recipe and you guys will really enjoy this. Hold on, probably I'll go this way.